going great. The day's big.
Here are your folders.
Yeah.
And then if you could each sign one of those.
Hi, my name is Allison Tuyat. I am a statistics and analytics co-major. I am also minoring in computer science. And I'm here because I'm ready for DataFest. I feel like the team I had this year is pretty capable, so I'm just gonna, sit back and have fun.
The purpose of DataFest is for us to all learn something about data and to walk away having connected something that we didn't know before.
The information recorded in this data set comes from joining more static information about jobs and employers with event logs. How does Indeed's data compare to official government data on the labor market? Can it be used to provide good economic indicators? With these questions in mind, we wish you luck this weekend.
And other than that, go! Get out of here!
Did you see where they went?
I saw him at least get to here, so...
Okay, so maybe that room?
I'll check after.
I'll check over here. No? No? Why did they just leave? Okay, guys, you can't just leave like that. We couldn't find you guys. Is this like the table?
Yeah, the table.
Are you guys feeling like...
The last 2 sentimental. It feels like I never left.
So right now we are working on getting the data, and so some of our team members have already gotten it on their computers, and so what they're doing is that they're giving us the sample size of the data so that we can all start working on it. So right now Robert is getting the sample size together because the real data has how many rows?
17 million.
17 million rows in it, and only, what, like 20 columns? 23 columns, which isn't too bad.
There's been a lot of news around Amazon picking a new headquarters. And so if they knew where jobs were and where other tech companies weren't recruiting from, then they could benefit.
So employers who put their listings on Indeed are willing to absorb that cost because they get a better match.
So our plan of attack for tomorrow is to make sure that we need to decide on how we're going to define
Surplus deficit, yeah.
Because we have a few different methods, we can explore all of them.
So far, it's been very, very interesting. There are moments where we're just like dead and we just end up talking about random things, but then overall it's like there's spurts of energy where we just all start thinking and we start creating, and we were able to do so much today, a lot more than I did last year, which was really impressive. As well as like having a lot of faculty around to just ask questions and push us is really cool. But overall, yeah, I'm pretty excited.
We kind of have a team where I think we have a lot of power to execute good ideas. And so I was kind of worried about us not coming up with a great idea. But I think we kind of have our direction now, and we know what we need to do. And I think tomorrow we will definitely be able to take the time to come up with a good project.
Yeah, to come up with a good deliverable based, because now the idea and the story is there. So just the missing pieces to construct it now. At least now we know what we're not fumbling in the dark, and that's what I like. It was a solid first day, like honestly. Frankly, I found it a little hard to go to bed because I was thinking a lot about how exactly we have these two big tasks ahead of us and how we're going to go about solving it. Two big tasks is to define a region and then define a metric. And frankly, I'm pretty excited for today.
We don't need to do API calls for all this geolocating. Like, there's a lot of the stuff is in R already. We just need to find which ones aren't.
Oh, fantastic catch. Thank you. All the ratios were wrong.
What?
It's available workers, but when I constructed, remember I was looking for people layoffs by mistake. I didn't change it for the for the industry totals.
There's 3 parts basically that we've been working towards collecting all day. It's like processing the data that we were given and collecting some data from other sources, from other governmental sources. And right now all those pieces are coming together and we're trying to process them all into one plot. So it's a little nerve-wracking, but I think things are going to turn out well.
Oh, look at that. What is this?
That's the same kind of deal though, really.
It's hard because I'm always looking at, as a as a person looking on the outside, looking from the outside in, it just, we don't want it to be so busy and then so confusing. So Amazon is trying to figure out where to put their headquarters, right? So when we look at this map, we're looking at the surplus of talent pool, which is in red. So this means that there is more talent than there is job listings on Indeed.
How did you get to 1.5% of IT workers in Phoenix?
And what it tells us is it has a sample of people, whether or not they have a job or are looking for a job, and what their industry is.
What we wanted to say came out, but not really exactly how we wanted to say it. And also, the judges really helped us because they asked the questions we needed to have said during the presentation. So I think that's where like we can improve if we make it to the next round. But overall, I'm like really proud of my team. I'm really proud of like what we accomplished this weekend.
I was amazed. You've done a great job. I think this is our best DataFest yet. I think the data, it was clean. I think you had a lot of time to spend on your insights, and I think you did a phenomenal job. So to everyone in this room, you did an excellent job on the competition. And there are the final presentations.
So what does all this mean for Indeed? Well, in this example, Indeed could advertise to people in Des Moines that they could start looking for jobs or to move if someone's interested to another area that has a higher amount of job listings and lower amount of talent.
We ready? And our first place winner, a Nova One Bites the Dust.
I think we started off to a little bit of a rough start. We were a little bit worried at first, but then it came back together. It was productive. We divided and conquered and did a lot of really difficult work in a small amount of time, and then it was crunch time. We didn't even have time to practice our presentation, but we came in, we executed, we refined our product, and I think we did put out the best product we could have, and in the end it worked, and now we're winners. So I'm pretty excited about that.
I am really excited, trying to hide it, but I'm just like I could jump off the walls right now. It feels great because, I mean, starting off, I knew the team was going to be great. I knew that the talent was just like off the wall. Everyone has a different area that they're good at. But then now seeing it develop, seeing like our highs and our lows, and then also seeing how we just like put things together at the end and it just looks amazing, and the story was told and the concept and the judges understood. Last year I said I was not coming back at all. I did DataFest last year. I did not like the outcome, and so I was like, I'm never doing DataFest again, and then I come back this year and we won. So I'm like, I don't know, but probably, I'll see.